Hello and welcome back to It's New. Leading this one, but Greg is going to be doing all the editing and so forth. So thank you, Greg, and thanks to Mordy and Crystal for doing this as well while I was away. I hopefully will be back on Monday. Event, you guys are doing
You
a great
still
job
are
on the show.
away. Just for the record, look at your background. You're like, oh, thanks for doing this while I'm away. Oh, no, you're still podcasting and making a show.
I'm in a position where I actually do this right
He
today,
saw what
so
happened yesterday. He saw how you treated me yesterday, and thank God Barry's back because I'm done with you. I don't want to talk to this guy anymore.
Anyway, let's keep this on track a little bit. I'm joking. All right, so I'm going to cover the Google search ranking volatility, which I always do, and then some little map pins weirdness with service area businesses. So we'll get into that soon. Mordy, what do you got for us?
Google. That's what I got for you.
Okay, Crystal.
Mo SEO, mo problems, says Google.
I was going to say that from my, yeah.
And Google is quite literally expanding their store panels.
Yada, yada, yada. All right, let's get into this. So first, Google search ranking volatility has been heated. It's a little harder to tell because some of the tools, not all the tools, but some of the tools seem to not be tracking this properly, as we discussed a week ago, where the tools themselves are having problems tracking because Google made some changes around JavaScript and so forth, and why they did it is unclear. People are saying LLMs and so forth, but that's another story. That being said, according to the different chatter across the SEO community, Webmaster World, on Search Engine Roundtable, on social media, a bunch on LinkedIn that were kind of private, so I couldn't really share it. A lot of people are noticing volatility since like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Some of the tools are picking it up. It's not crazy volatility, but it's been a long time since I posted volatility post, and I figure we need a new one. No, I'm joking. There's a lot of volatility. And then on the Google Maps side, there was this Google Maps potentially a bug where on service area service area businesses are basically businesses that don't have an address. Like if you're a landscaper, not saying all landscapers don't have addresses, but if you are a landscaper, you probably don't have an address. You don't need an address to publish. If you're like a contractor that you're going out to customers all the time, but generally agencies and like lawyers, people who have offices where people come and meet and so forth, those are not service area business. Service area businesses do not have addresses that are listed on Google Maps. And generally with those businesses, when you do a search for them on Google, it shows like the map without a pin. Here now they're showing pins on service area businesses, which might be a privacy issue for some, but it's not really because it's showing the center version, the center of the pin of the map. It's always in the center, or should be always in the center. And the question is this a feature or is this a bug? So this has a lot of people warning. It's going on since like late December, and Google really hasn't responded to that. So if you are seeing that, a lot of people are asking what's going on, and that's that. I guess we can go up with Mordy now.
That is that. In other news, Google clarified its site reputation abuse manual action and policies. Let me summarize this for you. There's a whole big paragraph. Barry has it all here. You could read that on your own later. But they basically said, in my mind, my sick and twisted mind, Greg, you let me know what you think. If somebody else writes it, bad. If you write this crap, no problem, because Google wrote and decide what you want to do with the content violating and take action. For example, moving the violating content to a new domain, using no index to exclude the content from search indexing, or redoing the content as first-party content. So bad, somebody else does it. Totally fine if you do it. I actually was griping about this in Traffic Think Tank, and Ian Howells said, I get the frustration, but as written, that's accurate. So I get what Ian's saying. Instead of replying back to Ian there, I'm just going to say this in the video, share the link and get an extra click for this video out of it. Hey, marketing, that's how you market. I get what he's saying, but the entire like flavor behind the law for all you Talmudic scholars is that this content is just for like SEO manipulative purposes. So then why does it matter if it's third party or just bad content?
Yeah. But Mordy, the point of the story was that really nothing was changed. It was just they updated and clarified the documentation.
Yeah, I know. There's somebody the FAQ.
So
I know.
I think we had this conversation. We had this debate before.
No, I said in my distorted mind.
You're distorted. Got it.
Because they just moved it from the FAQ to the documentation. But they're saying, the reason why I'm griping, because the reason why they said that they did that was that now it's easier to find the information. So before, yeah,
Right.
they wrote that, but no one knew where it existed. Now it's front and center. So I'm going to gripe front and center.
Yeah. I hear you. Google does that a lot, where they do an update one place and they forget to do another place. So it's very interesting to see that. But you're right, it is a very interesting thing. In addition, like Greg was saying, when they apply any sites that have manual actions, those pages that have manual actions should not be allowed to advertise in Google Ads. And yeah, I mean, the whole debate there was interesting as well. So
Yeah,
I hear
And
you.
appear in AI overviews.
yeah. Well, we covered that last week, and then yesterday, Anthony Higman had seen Forbes as advisor, actually still showing for ads, and it's going to URL that is Forbes.com/advisor. That URL is completely no indexed, but it is still being used for PPC.
Awesome. And then we should probably move on to Crystal.
Yeah, so another announcement from Google, and I don't know why this is still doing this, but another announcement from Google from John Mueller over on Blue Sky, because that's where he is these days. And basically he's saying, he was responding to someone who was saying about why we have, why they're having trouble with some of their SEO. And they said, if you're not using SEO to your advantage, somebody posted, if you're not using SEO to your advantage, you're basically at a disadvantage. Good news is that utilizing SEO for your new website can positively impact your business and help you achieve your stuff in the long run. So someone was basically advocating for doing lots and lots of SEO. And John Mueller said, though sometimes doing SEO might cause more problems than not doing any at all. And this is something that Google have said on a few occasions. So Martin Schlitt has also said this, that their algorithms have improved so much that sometimes you don't need to do as much SEO, and by that we mean sort of keyword stuffing and that sort of thing, in order to get visibility on Google search, because they're saying that they have a lot of algorithms that allow them to surface content in lots of different ways. So I think that it also goes along with some of the stuff they talked about, like about helpful content and things like that. So just if anyone's wondering if they're not still thinking that, they are.
So my wife says, by the way, when they have like disputes with the schools and the teachers, she's like, no, don't step in and try to solve this to just make more problems.
I take her side.
No, yeah, she's right.
I'm a little surprised that he said that. I get why he said it.
It's a troll comment.
Yeah.
First off,
guys offering SEO services, obviously.
Well, the person that Blue Skied it or wherever they did this didn't say do SEO. They're like, you can use SEO to your advantage and you can utilize SEO. And then he's like, sometimes, quote, doing SEO. It's like, they didn't say do SEO, first off. Like, they said utilize SEO. And it's just a troll comment.
And he wasn't even
Greg,
tagged
I don't have
on
these
it.
hairs to split with you about that.
And John wasn't even tagged on this. So I'm surprised, In any event, let's move on. What do you got for us, Craig?
Yeah, Greg.
All right. Well, if you
Cut him off, Barry. Throw him off the show. Throw him off the show. Throw him off the show.
Greg has admin access. I can't.
Oh, there is a remove button by your name, though, Morty.
I know.
Okay, so if you are a brand, there is a test that has been spotted in the wild by Sachin Patel. Barry has it over on Search Engine Roundtable. And in the example, somebody was searching for New Balance, and there were a couple pieces of footwear, and then like a little arrow off on that right-hand rail there. And when you click on the arrow, you kind of get to a customized, what appears to be search results page for New Balance, and it has got a variety of different sneakers. It's got some reviews. It looks like a YouTube coming in. So there looks like they're expanding, trying to get people more branded, I guess, SERPs for that when a brand shows up on the right rail. I think it's fine.
Yeah, it's pretty interactive. It's cool. You click it, it expands. And then I noticed, Shaheen noticed this back in October 2022. I added an update. If you refresh that blog post, I added while you were talking. It does something similar. It's not the same. It's not a brand. It's a person, and it does a little bit different, and it's not as in your face. So I don't know if it's a new feature just for brands and products, but hopefully it wasn't that old. Any event, thank you all for doing this. I definitely won't be here tomorrow on the show. I'll be on a plane with Wi-Fi that probably doesn't work. Well, any event, what, Morty? What do I say?
Oh no, I was going to say try it anyway. See what happens.
I could try. Yeah, timing might work. I'll try. And if you've gotten annoyed with me for the
Day on vacation.
the problem with the chairs is like my laptop will be like this on my lap. I'll be,
I'm not saying you should try it because it'll be good. I'm saying you should try it. It's going to be hilarious.
it might be hilarious. Any event, thanks again for all doing this, and hopefully again be back on Monday for me. This show is back Thursday. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.